Good morning. Welcome, everyone. My name is Camille Mason. I am the Director of Religious Education. I'm so excited that you all are here for our Heart Communion and Children's Service. Hopefully, you got a heart as you walked in. If you didn't in the service, we'll make sure you get one. I wanted to let you all know that in the service, you'll see that Walter Kusman's name is there. And unfortunately, he's not able to be with us. He had to go to the ER last night, and he's okay. But this morning, he really wanted to make it, and they waited until 8 a.m. and were like, hey, we can't come. He's not feeling up to it. But is his heart not so sweet that he wanted to try and come today? So Gray Henry's going to fill in for his parts. And when it is his parts, I hope you just send him lots of love and light and healing. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Gray.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gray Henry. My pronouns are they, them. And today is our annual children's service. Today, we are going to be celebrating with a heart communion. In January, we spent a lot of time talking about love and what it means to us. And this morning, we wanted to share that with all of you. The children's service is special because it is created and led by the youth. Thank you for joining us today. Hayden? Do you want to come read the chalice lighting? Yeah. Yeah, Autumn's going to do the candle lighting if you want to read it in here. You're just going to read this. Yeah. Autumn, will you come up to light the chalice? Please join me in saying the chalice lighting words on the screen. In the light of truth and the warmth of love, we gather to seek, to sustain, and to share.
Our friends who are doing our opening song have arrived, but Charlotte and Z, I'm assuming you all need a minute. Okay, so we're going to come back to this. So we're going to go ahead and talk about what does love mean to us. You're going to need a heart. So if you don't have one, we will get you one. And David, will you come on up?
During RE in the month of January, we thought about the question, what does love mean to me? We answered this question with writings, collages, and drawings. Love means something different to us all. Here are some of our projects.
All right, so you're about to see some of the projects that our kids did. If this is your project and you'd like to share a little bit about it, you're welcome to. So Autumn, this one's Thurston's yours. Do you want to come talk about it? Okay. And it says, if you can't read, I think that we can make the world a better place.
I did it because some people litter in our world, and that doesn't really make our world look nice and feel nice. So if we can help by cleaning up the litter, and we can help by being kind, and that's how we can make our world a better place.
Yeah, nice. And this one's also by Autumn, and it says, I think that love is a warm feeling. Love has no ending. This is by Sebastian. And he is not here this morning, but that's part of the beauty of the service, is that even if kids aren't able to make it today, you still get to see their work and their love. France and Mexico are our friends. By Autumn again. She's a prolific artist. This one says, love means having a type of feeling for someone, or a feeling you never or can't have with someone else. It says love. And it's by Shayana Stevens, who I think is here today. Yeah. Shania, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Shania Stevens. Pretty heart. David, you want to come share about this one? No, okay. This one says, I love my cats. Yeah. What love means to me is being loved and heard. Yeah. This is by Liam, who is here today. And Liam wrote, I love my dog. Yes. And his dog's really special to him. His dog's name is Pooh Bear, right? Roo Bear. I said it wrong. Roo Bear. Roo Bear, not Pooh Bear. My bad. This one says, I love my family, and it was done by Robert. This one's really cool. It's a infinity heart, so it's a type of origami. As you keep playing with it, it shows you different hearts. So maybe the message is love is infinity. All right, so those are some of our heart projects. It's now time for Time for All Ages with Gray.
All right, it is time for the story of all ages, and Autumn had the right idea. So if everyone, young or young at heart, wants to come up and join us up in front, they are more than welcome to. Even if you're not involved in the service, if you just want to come up here, please do so. All right. Imagine with me for a moment the things that you love about life and being alive. Meow. Take a second. Think about it. Do you guys have anything?
Kitty.
Kitties. Yes. I think David would agree with you on that one. Anything else?
Like, pretty much doing whatever you want, like having your own choices, and pretty much it's pretty much something you have to live with.
Having the ability to make your own choices. Mm-hmm.
Animals, except the animals that hurt you.
Animals except the ones that hurt you. Do you have one? Unless they don't want to hurt you. Sally, do you have one?
Getting to play, especially with people I like. Also chocolate.
I agree with both very, very much. All right. There is so much to love about life, from love to animals to chocolate, to playing with friends, to choices, to stuff. And there's so much more that we didn't get to hear.
But not the stuff like the stuff.
And also pizza.
Pizza. Pizza is another thing.
And you can't forget chocolate cake or vanilla cake. Or cookies.
So just all cakes? Cakes and ice cream?
Or strawberry.
Strawberry cake? That's a good one.
You just can't forget any kind of cake.
Just by saying all of these things that you guys love, you are feeding and strengthening the spirit of life. The spirit of life, which enlivens and infuses everything that is everything, that's part of the interdependent web of all existence, of which we are a part. The spirit of life is like a force. There's something strong about it, but there's also something delicate and fragile with it. Everything in this great, wide web of existence is balanced, just so with everything else. There's a fragile balancing quality to that spirit, and that's what I want your help exploring today. So, if you guys want to pick a twig or a small little branch up here, go for it.
I have a balloon in my car.
There you go. You have a balloon in your car.
And it's attached to a stick.
That's awesome. All right, well, these are sticks. And what I'd like for you to do is to try to balance that stick on the end of one finger. One finger. Just one finger.
Can I do this?
That's your hand, that's not a finger.
No difference.
Just one finger. Yeah, we can try. Take your hand out, finger out. Just one finger. That's a little hard, isn't it? All right. Nice. See if it helps you guys to use two fingers to support it. Is that easier? All right. Yeah. All right. Now what I want you all to do, we're all going to stand up. Everybody up. And we're going to take our sticks, balancing them with two fingers, and we're going to start to move closer to one another. And form a tight little circle. As we get closer, like you start to see that the sticks are going to bump and interact and are more likely to fall, like Autumn's just did. Yeah. And it's a little trickier to balance when they're all so close to one another. So now, not only do you have to pay attention to your piece, that's awesome. You also have to be, that's awesome. You also have to be aware of everyone else, too. This is like the interdependent web of all existence, infused with the spirit of life. Everything is closely intertwined and balanced in a web with everything else. And we are fortunate to be able to choose to live and act in ways that strengthen that spirit and keep us mindful of that delicate balance, the precious balance of which we are a part. Please help us singing the children back to their seats, and everyone will remain upstairs as part of the children's service.
While our friends come on up, if you have a heart, if you would like to write, what does love mean to me on your one side of your heart? And as you do that, we will get ready to sing One Love by Bob Marley. If you need a pencil, I've got some and I'll come around. So as we are singing and listening and getting ready, you can write, what does love mean to you? If you want to raise your hand if you need a pencil.
Hello. We're going to get you guys to include we're including you in part singing for this one. So I'm going to ask this half of the congregation to sing the lines that are not in parenthesis, right? And this half of the congregation, and Z will lead you on it, we'll sing the part that's in parenthesis, right? Where you go, one love, one heart, right? For those of you who are singing with me, it's harder to fit all the words in than I thought when we chose the song, but we're going to do our best. All right, kid. Also, there's going to be like a little fiddle solo in the middle, and I'll just say, go, Z. And you guys will know that that's when Z's going to do that. Ready? Z's nervous. You guys have anything to tell her? Them? You have anything to tell them? Send the love.
Let's rise and body your spirit for support. Here we go. Okay. And then we can dance even here.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Let's get up. See, I can't do it. Here we go. Let's get together and feel alright. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really love to ask. So you guys go, one heart, right? So one love, one heart. So let's try that part again. Because we're going to get it, and it's going to be so good when we get it. Like, it feels so good when you nail it, right? You guys ready? We're going to start with verse 1. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. Yeah, there it is. All right. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright as it was in the beginning. So it will be in the end. Praise to the Lord and we will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Here's the fiddle solo. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. I'm pleading to mankind, oh Lord. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more time. Let's get together and feel alright.
As you feel led, please come up to the front to light a candle to represent what's in your heart. Whatever you feel moved to do, we hold you in our beloved community. Hayden and David, please come up to help.
Within the heart of the flower, the throne of beauty. Within the heart of the community, a fire that warms and dances. Within the heart of each of us, a spark of the spirit of life.
At this time, please take out the heart from your bulletin. On the other side, write what does love look like in your life.
So our kids thought about how love looks like in different ways, maybe how it shows up in their life. What do they love? How do they love the earth? How do they help others? How do they fight for injustice? So I'm going to show you some of their projects that speak to those themes. This says, I love Disney World. Thomas, is this one yours? Yes, this is Thomas's. I love too. This one's from Duke. This one's Duke's. I think he's here somewhere. Yes, he's right there. You want to wave, Duke? Yeah. It says cat and has some hearts. Zinnia, is that yours? No? Oh, is that yours, Autumn? Meow! Is that Zinnia's? This one is done by Camille, who's a little boy who shares the same name as me. And he did a really pretty heart. There are 3 Camilles in this place. We're overrun. And of course, Legos. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Autumn. Thank you. My friend Autumn, it's your turn.
UCC is a place where we give and receive love. Your offering helps support our church in making safe spaces for kids and adults, in finding community and belonging. If this is your first Sunday here, Okay, if this is your first Sunday here, please let the plate go by. If you have been here many Sundays and experience a loving community here at UUCC, please consider donating. That is all.
Please join me in our offering response. We give these gifts freely, committed to our mission to care, create a beloved community, awaken hearts and minds, resist injustice and act with compassion, embrace life and care for the earth. To this work, we dedicate our offerings. All right. Walter was supposed to do this social justice moment, but I will be doing it in his place. The theme for social justice this month are the homeless and unhoused people in our community. Homelessness is a word that echoes despair and pain, a concept that is hard to fathom unless you have lived it. The thought of being without a place to call home. The thought of being without a warm bed to rest in and without a support system to rely on. It can be overwhelming. Yet for those experiencing homelessness, there's one thing that can make all the difference, and that's love. The absence of a stable home and support system can take a toll on one's mental well-being, leading to feelings of isolation, hopelessness, and despair. Yet one factor that can have a profound impact on mental health and well-being of those experiencing homelessness is love. And love can take many forms. It can be a family member, a friend, a romantic partner, or a pet. The love and support of another person provides a sense of belongingness and connection that can help individuals overcome the challenges of homelessness. Research has shown that individuals with positive social connections and strong emotional support are better equipped to deal with stress and trauma and are less likely to experience severe mental health issues than those who lack such support. Finding love and support can be challenging for those experiencing homelessness, as they may feel ostracized from society and disconnected from their loved ones. However, there are ways that we as a community can provide love and support to those experiencing homelessness. One of the first and most important ways you can help is by volunteering. Volunteering is a powerful way to connect with and provide emotional support to those experiencing homelessness. By volunteering at a shelter like Joe's Addiction or at a community center, you can provide a listening ear, a kind word, and a warm smile. Sometimes all it takes is a simple act of kindness to make someone feel seen and valued. The second thing you can do, and this is also very important, is you can help donate. Donations can make a significant impact in the lives by providing basic necessities such as food, clothing, and toiletries to help meet immediate needs and show them that they are valued. Additionally, donations can help fund programs that provide mental health services and support to those experiencing homelessness. The third thing that you can do is you can help advocate for the unhoused. Advocacy is another important way to provide love and support. By advocating for policy changes and increased resources for homeless individuals, we can help create a more compassionate and equitable society. Homelessness is not just an individual issue, but a societal issue that requires collective action. As a community, we have a responsibility to provide love and support to those experiencing homelessness. We must work together to create a world where everyone has a place to call home, where everyone feels seen and valued, and where everyone has access to the resources they need to thrive. By providing love and support, we can make a difference in the lives of those experiencing homelessness and create a more compassionate and equitable society.
Let's stand together and join in song.
Okay. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world. Let us guide us. Let us unite us. Let us transform us. For in love we find the strength to endure, the courage to persevere, and to hope that a better world is possible. Please join me in extinguishing the chalice. This flame, during the light of truth, the warmth of community, and the fire of our commitment, we carry in our hearts and share with all the world. Announcements, I think.
All right. This is cream of tomato vegan soup, and this is whatever crackers were left at my house. They are unopened, I promise. And I wanted to make sure that people knew at a quarter after, we'll be having a continuing conversation about ethics and spirituality. It should be great, and you can have soup, and there are snacks in there, and I'd love you to join me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I have a quick announcement to make about the UUCC auction that will be happening February 24th at 6:30 p.m. If you have not yet donated an item but want to, this is the last week for you to do it. So time is running out. Please grab a donation pledge form out in the fellowship area, or you can go to uucc.org/auction to register a donation online. Also, I highly, highly encourage you to purchase your ticket early because they are $15 if you buy them early and $20 at the door. So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, do it now.
How do we do that? How do we do that?
How do we do that? You can go to uucc.org/auction-tickets. I believe you can also speak with Terry, who is here today. I'm looking for... She's already at the table out there, so please see her. She is unmissable because she has grape leaves around her head.
Maybe she's camouflaged.
Any other questions? Yes, thank you. If you are unsure about affording a ticket, I'll repeat what Sally said. Please speak with Reverend Mandy. She will help you out. Thank you.
It's going to be so much fun. You want to be there.
Hi. Last week, someone came up to me and said, I want you to know I've donated a lot of heavy food. Well, you all together contributed 437 pounds to the food bank. Thank you.
Hey, Camille. It's cool running into you here. I was just thinking of all the good things that have come out of the shared pulpit class at UUCC that we took. Like our friendship and that Eating Disorders Anonymous meeting that is on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at UUCC.
Yeah, I didn't really expect to see you here. But I'm also looking forward to seeing you and connecting more with you and making more friends in recovery at the EDA meeting. That is on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at UUCC. I can't to see what great recovery we can share and bring to our community.
It is really cool that UUCC is putting on an Eating Disorders Anonymous meeting.
We are super grateful that UUCC is allowing us to use their space for the EDA meeting, but this is not a UUCC event. EDA is not affiliated with any sect, denomination, politics, or organization, does not wish to engage in controversy, neither endorses or opposes any causes. And because EDA is fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions, we will be providing a donation to UUCC for this space. But there are no dues or fees for EDA membership or to attend the meetings. The primary purpose is to recover from eating disorders and to carry the message of recovery to others with eating disorders.
Oh, this sounds like this is a 12-step meeting. I admire those who work the 12 steps, but I don't feel like it's for me. For one thing, there's that God thing going on.
Macy, maybe you need to listen to my sermon again. You can watch previous services at UCC on their YouTube channel, which include mine and yours. But I have found something really cool about Eating Disorders Anonymous. EDA has a specific way for their members to not even engage with a God or higher power, even one of their own understanding, if they do not want to or they just can't. They have found that those who turn their lives over to the service of a higher purpose are just as likely to recover from eating disorders than those who turn their lives over to a higher power.
Okay, but what do you mean by a higher purpose?
Oh, this could be anything, really. It could be service to solving food insecurity. It could be service to gun legislation. It could be service to our church community or fundraising for your church. It could be joining the choir or creating music for your church. It could be volunteering for religious education. Anything that takes the focus off ourselves and our obsession with food and places the focus on service to something greater than ourselves.
Okay, that is something that sounds accessible to me. I have this church I go to that also encourages service.
Me too. I'm really excited, and I am keeping my Tuesdays at 7 p.m. free so I can come to UUCC for Eating Disorders Anonymous meeting. I'm excited to find out what diet we'll be following, and just in time because I have this beach vacation coming up and have my eye on this swimsuit.
Camille, I love you, but I'm gonna have to stop you right there. There are no diets or food plans, no weigh-ins or measurements. Eating Disorders Anonymous has nothing to do with weight or body size. It is about body acceptance, regardless of our health or size. Eating Disorders Anonymous asks us to have balance and to have no abstinence, counting days in recovery, or rigidity around food. EDA is not about food. It is about the behaviors we have around food. So if you remember what I shared in my presentation, you can see why I am so excited to be starting an EDA meeting on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at UUCC.
Oh, okay. I still don't get it.
That's okay. The great thing about Eating Disorders Anonymous is how accessible it is for those suffering from all types of eating disorders. Those suffering from eating disorders often do not know that they have one. Eating disorders are becoming more and more common each year, and eating disorders are often considered the most lethal of psychiatric disorders. If you keep exploring EDA, it won't take long for it to all click. You can start by talking with us after service, grabbing a pamphlet or two, buy the orders of service on your way out the door, going to the EDA website and attending one of their many virtual meetings, and of course, coming here to UUCC on Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
Okay, so if I want to take flyers or other pamphlets to my doctor's office, work, or a friend, can I get some more from you?
Oh yeah, and we have a pamphlet for every topic and question on EDA, even one for your doctor.
Oh good, I'll need to get some of those from you. I will get more from you when I come to the meeting at 7 p.m. here at UUCC.
I will see you then on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at UUCC.
And seen.
Hello, Judy Gallagher, member of the board, gun violence person that you hear me talk about. The bus to Nashville on Tuesday, February 27th is filling up. We are now at over 70, about 73 organizations across the state who have joined on this coalition for Advocacy Day in Nashville to advocate for gun safety. And over 300 people already are going for sure. We still have a couple weeks to go. So if you're interested in going, I've got flyers out there. The QR code to register to ride the free bus is there. So join us.
Thank you.
Hi, Sandy Kurtz, white Caucasian woman. We can stick around all day today here at UUCC because at 3 o'clock we're having the quarterly meeting of the Tennessee Interfaith Power and Light Chattanooga chapter. And if you all want to come to that, there will be refreshments. And I figure if a lot of UUs show up, it'll be a pretty good discussion.
And I'm Nikki Osbeck. As you'll see on the screen at 9:30 next Sunday is going to be Forum. We're starting it again at 9:30 on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month. And this, Sally had saved our loose leaf Bible from the last time we did this. So that is the topic next Sunday. So something from 2023 that was very meaningful to you that you read or heard to share. And I was looking, I've been enjoying reading what people wrote. The last time we did this was 2019. So it's time to do it again. And one person sitting here was here then and contributed, and it was Rich Dwyer, who did Carl Sagan, and talked about our Blue Dot home and how it's a humbling experience to realize so far we're the only living earth. And we need to take care of it and be kind to each other. I'm paraphrasing Sagan. But that was his quote from 2019. So Rich is here this morning. Please come if you can. So good. Thank you.
Still before noon. Okay. So to tomorrow, yoga. We've been so overwhelmed. It's wonderful. We had about 15 to 17 people at the last 3 yoga sessions. So what I want to make sure that everybody knows, we're moving from out there fellowship into the sanctuary on these carpet floors on Monday. So no excuses. You're going to have enough space. It's going to be all comfortable. Any skill level. We have an awesome yoga instructor come tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Awesome. We have so much cool stuff going on. We also have everything up there on the back of your order of service to help you remember. You've got some really important stuff to come to and check out. Do we have any other announcements?
Thank you all for being here. This was our children's service, so the children planned and did it. They did an incredible job. Will you please give them a round of applause? Yes. And just a shameless plug for Ari. Religious education is so incredibly important to our church. Our kids are energetic and vital and so incredibly amazing, and they can teach us so much. So if you love this service, if you would like to interact with our kids more, this also happened because we had RE volunteers who helped teach these lessons, who helped these kids think about what love meant to them, and who kind of helped them cultivate their own ideas and thoughts to be able to share with you all. So this happened because of the volunteers. It happened because of our incredible kids. And I'm so glad that you all got to engage and participate with it today.
So, yeah, I always like to leave you with something to go with, even though I wasn't really supposed to be here, but I am. I just want you to think about if somebody tells you the children are your future at some point in the next few weeks, say, no, thank you, there are now. And that was proven today, and our commitment to these amazing teachers is the answer and is the hope of everything. So thank you so much. Thank you, Camille, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. This has been awesome. Also, hi, I've been Sally. I'm your board rep today. Woo, super awesome. Thank you all so much. This has been great. Your service to the world begins. Thank you.